I ask for the truth on behalf of Donna Pellegrini concerning relationship issues, and ask this in the name of truth, right conduct, peace, love and non-violence. Blessed be to the truth always. And we just cut the deck for you there, Donna, and just place the cards to the side here. We'll deal, first of all, we'll deal 3 cards. The first card we place down is for the recent past. That's about a moon phase behind, isn't it? About 3 or 4 weeks or so ago. And then we've got Donna here just in the middle here at the present, and then of course Donna Pellegrini in the immediate future, about the next 3 or 4 weeks or so into the future, just there. So let's just line that up. We'll pull out this first card here just to see what was going on from a relationship point of view with Donna Pellegrini. Let's just see what the energy was. I think what we'll do is just wave it over the crystal skull just to try and sort of energise it to help us focus a bit maybe upon establishing what's actually going on here. As we just reveal that there, you've got the energy of air, and the energy of air just really indicates that you've been trying to seek a union of mind and spirit, been sort of coming to some agreement with yourself, with you and yourself, I suppose, or yourself and you. Of course, it's one thing to go with what the heart wants, but what does the spirit need, or whatever. And this, of course, notice the air signs there, of course. We've got Libra, Gemini and Aquarius, so they dominate what's been going on just recently as well. Their energies have been doing so. I don't know here, but of course, with sometimes a question, will I ever find happiness? Will my life ever get better? And all this. Well, of course, we know that nothing is permanent, and we know that the demon of impermanence on the wheel of life says that this too shall pass. And if we're going through bad times, don't worry, because good times are coming around the corner. This too shall pass. But of course, when the good times come, don't take them for granted, because this too shall pass. Let's just see what has passed though, and what's going on right now for you there. Let's just see what other energies are knocking about. You've got the satyr, the energy of the satyr, revelry and indulgence. Seems as though, yes, okay, it's nice to have a drink or a smoke or whatever, or just to indulge in a bit of food or whatever now and again. But maybe if we're indulging just a bit too much right now, maybe you've turned to drink, or maybe you've turned to some substance or whatever it is to drown your sorrows because of this. Seeking this union of mind and spirit, of course, has been hard, because I suppose you realise that there's a physical world and there's a spiritual world, and the true you exists in the spiritual, of course. And when you try and join yourself up, or try and get that union of mind and spirit in that sense, it's hard, isn't it? Because you've got the physical world creating blockages to sort of tune into the true self, the true you. And of course, if it's a case of, will I ever get happiness? Well, happiness, remember, is based upon what happens to us. And where everybody's happy in a way, even the most miserable person in the world is happy. It's just the case of, it's what happens to us. Maybe seeking joy is one thing, but happiness, you're seeking happiness at the moment with revelry and indulgence. You're trying to enjoy yourself, impose enjoyment upon yourself. But of course that only satisfies the physical, doesn't it? Let's see what is just around the corner though. Is there anything for the spiritual, or what happens here? in the next 3 or 4 weeks or so. You've got seduction there, of course, passion and romance await for around about February, March time. I don't know what this is about. I don't know if you're going to impose somebody upon yourself just for the sake of saying everybody else has got somebody and so I will as well. I don't know, but certainly passion and romance await there. I want to somehow pull out some runes. I don't know why, I just feel as though we should be pulling out some runes here just to see what was establishing, let's just establish what was going on with this, trying to seek this union of mind and spirit. A bit like the Hermit card in the tarot deck, isn't it? Where you're trying to find the light within you, you're trying to marry yourself with the light within, which shines in all of us, of course. The Birkana there, notice the birch tree or the Birkana, or as viewed that way, of course, as the breasts of the goddess, but of course the letter B it brings to the side there, and of course that indicates them being nurtured, healing as well. So maybe this seeking this union of mind and spirit is part of a healing process that you've recently been going through. It could be the tail end of what's been going on for quite a while. I don't know what this imposing all this revelry and indulgence upon oneself, I don't know what that's about, but the next rune just indicating there, the Othala there, the of course it's something to do with inheritance. I don't know what this is. I don't know if you've inherited something, if somebody's passed away, you've inherited something on an earthly plane, or if this is like a health issue that you've inherited. I don't know, but maybe, I mean, obviously alcoholism or any sort of addiction or anything like that isn't really inherited, is it? That's I suppose learned, but nevertheless, maybe the becoming sort of vulnerable to that sort of thing. I don't know, unless it's something else like, I mean, if it's like depression or anxiety or something like that, maybe imposing sort of self-imposing enjoyment on oneself to appease that or to suppress it in some way. I don't know, but that looks as if that's an inheritance thing going on there. It looks as though what's going on, will I ever get happiness? Maybe you've already got it and of course just can't see the wood for the trees or whatever. I don't know what the seduction's going on there. Don't know what's going on there with you, Donna, but certainly passion and romance that awaits in just the immediate future there indicates there. You got the algaes there, the protection, the defence. Looks as though you've been protected. Maybe you're seeking protection from somebody like a knight in shining armour, and maybe the passion and romance that awaits is just another sort of means of seeking a knight in shining armour, somebody to protect you, somebody to look out for you, somebody to care for you. Maybe because you haven't the ability, through no fault of your own, but you're just finding it hard to care for yourself just right now. Although, of course, with seeking that union of mind and spirit would go against that, wouldn't it? Because that would indicate that at least you are aware of a healing process. Just recently there has been a healing process. But of course, it's one thing to seek a union of mind and spirit, isn't it? But of course, the physical, if the physical is if there's something like physically going on there with the body, in that sense, the spirit can be okay, but the body can be sort of can be hurt in many ways. I don't know why, but I sort of feel as we should be pulling out maybe some power animals just to see what's going on here with Donna here. I don't know what if there's any advice or anything there that we can, if Spirit has got any sort of advice for that, like guidance or just trying to point in the right direction. Looks as though the energy of moose there just indicating authority, really, I suppose, in that sense. Yes, but with authority comes the diplomacy, doesn't it? And you have to be reasonable with yourself as well and with others. But nevertheless, You're the one who knows, and you know what's best for you. You're the one who knows what's right for you in that regard, don't you? Really, we could just probably just move the rune up there a bit and just pop that there, and then just see. We'll pull 2 more out and just to see what's going on here. Let's just maybe that ties up to that, doesn't it? Because given the fact that you were trying to seek a union of mind and spirit through a healing process, of course you know what's best for you. You know that Donna, healing Donna, is what's best for Donna. Donna being healed is most important of all, really. Because in a way Donna is the centre of the universe, and Donna should know what's best for Donna. What's going on, of course, with this inheritance, with this revel in indulgence, what's right now, of course, I suppose it's trying to seek a way through, trying to get some sort of, overcome some obstacles, but you will overcome whatever obstacles are on your way there, in the sense how the Ganesha, the elephant god there, just showing you that that resolve is right now. But you don't resolve anything by drinking too much or taking too much or inflicting harm on the physical body, because your mind exists in the body, and the mind that is seeking a union, where the mind is trying to seek a union with spirit, it doesn't help, does it? Of course, passion and romance for the purpose of protection, for the purpose of defending yourself against whatever this is, I don't know. Of course, that's more to do with decisiveness, isn't it? In that regard, really, it's about making a decision, sticking to it, and just take the appropriate action. Just do whatever you have to do to get this sorted out. Maybe, of course, with the energy of seduction, with passion and romance that awaits, maybe it will be that will be the wake-up call, because it will come on you, hit you, and you'll realise that there are people out there who care, and let's start caring. Let Donna start caring for Donna as well as caring for others, because how can Donna care for others if she doesn't care for herself? That's one thing. Well, I do care for myself, but do you, Donna? That's the fact. That the question is, do you? In the sense of, yes, it's one thing to say that one is not selfish, but one can be selfless, I suppose, to such a degree that one ends up selfishly being selfless, if you get what I mean. So just be careful there what you're imposing upon yourself. Maybe, of course, sometimes the goal that you're setting for yourself could be too hard. But my karate master always said, never set yourself a target, because once you get there, you'll say, I'm there now, and I won't, and you don't go any further. So just aim for improvement. So when you get to the target that you would have set yourself, you improve and you exceed and go beyond it. Never set yourself a set target, though, and maybe that's what it is. Maybe you're expecting too much, and of course, when it all goes wrong like it is going wrong at the moment, whatever it is that you've inherited there, whatever anxiety problems, all come up back to the surface again, and that is not a good thing, especially when passion and romance awaits just around the corner to probably offer you some protection in your defence. It's time to make a decision, and bear in mind that you can resolve this right now. You've got the ability to resolve it, but you don't resolve it through indulgence. That's the thing, isn't it? So with that, all we can do is, for now, we just say blessed be to Odin, blessed be to Raven and all the power animal spirits who guide, heal and protect. For now, these runes and these cards have spoken.